What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze and we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hopefully you're having a very good day today. So today we're gonna go ahead and tackle the Battle of Wits mission without, of course, LR Orange Piccolo. For those that did not pull Piccolo, this is gonna be the team build I actually use to actually get this done. Now for the Battle of Wits mission for the Cell Max event, it actually makes things a bit easier, kind of ish. Where you're actually not forced to use a full Battle of Wits team. It only requires you to bring here 4 characters to be part of that category. So I am using here Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. The reason why is because Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are actually leaders for the movie heroes, which allows me to bring here not only STR Piccolo and AGL Piccon, but also allows me to bring here the EZAs for Android 18 and also Fizz Trunks here as well, which are part of movie heroes and actually work well with, of course, Orange Piccolo's leader skill because they're also part of the Battle of Wits. And these guys, their EZAs are actually not that bad because the good thing about them is that they do have 18% damage reduction and they also provide attack and defense by 18% if you either have your Goten and Trunks on the same rotation, or if you have your Trunks and Android 18 on the team, or Krillin. They will be providing that support to everyone. And the good thing about the Trunks and also Android 18 is that they also do raise defense on super attack for at least 3 or 6 turns. So those 2 characters, as long as we take them out of type disadvantage, they will work really well in this event because Cell doesn't hit that hard. But on top of that, again, they have damage reduction. So the higher their defense, the better they're going to tank with their damage reduction. Now, the items you definitely want to go ahead and bring in this event is that you definitely want to go ahead and bring a Wits, and you also want to bring here, of course, a support memory, which is the Bulma one, because that does give you a free heal. Now, this was a really bad turn. As you can see, we actually got lucky with one of our rotations because we would have Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 on the same rotation. And of course, your second rotation, you want to have here both the Piccolos together on the same rotation. Now, this was, again, a bad rotation, but we have to roll with the dice. I decided to keep Trunks on rotation. Not too sure if I use an item, but I probably did use an item because I didn't trust Piccon. But Piccon is also a glass cannon in this event, but he does have a 50% chance to dodge if you actually give him a rainbow key sphere, which we are basically relying on. Again, I think I do use an item here because I just don't really trust Piccon, especially with type disadvantage. So I'm going to use a Wits here just in case we actually do, actually get attacked by Piccon. So there goes Piccolo. Again, Piccolo is a god in this event. He's definitely by far our best partner or our best unit in this team. He has no special boost, but he does do a lot of damage. The fact that he does also get attack and defense on super attack, attack and defense on hits, that actually makes it really good. Trunks actually gets a double super, which is really good because now he does increase his defense twice in that one turn. And of course, we take your double digits because of the Wits item, but more importantly, even without the Wits item, I think we would have taken here double digits just because of Trunks' damage reduction. Now, luckily, Piccon becomes a god. He actually decides to dodge all those super attacks. So we did kind of waste a Wits, but that's a-okay because, we still have it for 2 turns. So now we have Android 18. Again, Android 18 is completely fine. We have support from both the Gammas, and she's also an Android, so she might be sharing a little bit of links with Android, or Gamma 2 here, sorry. And again, this is just, the Gamma 1, Gamma 2 are just a really busted rotation. Definitely one of my favorites in Dokkan, and they definitely make things a lot easier. Now, my Gamma 1 is only 55%, so he's not fully rainbowed, but look at that, we're taking here double digits with the Wits, of course. And then, Gamma 2 is really there just for the attack stats because he can do a lot of damage. Now, I know some of you guys maybe don't have Gamma 1, Gamma 2, so I will make another video of Battle of Wits. Just right now, there's only 5 attempts, and I was trying to do Hybrid Saints and also Battle of Wits without the newest characters, so I didn't have that many tries, but you can definitely do this without Gamma 1 or Gamma 2. I was actually very close by using an SCR Vegito lead because he's the other leader for Battle of Wits. But if not, you can also use the Giant Ball Heroes, as I said before in my other video. You can definitely rock your Hearts as the leader and then run a full Giant Ball Heroes team. The only thing is that hopefully you have those characters rainbowed because those characters are not as common since they're only once a year type of units. So again, if you didn't summon on that banner or you're coming after that celebration, there's a good chance you actually don't have those units. So I decided not to do the Dragon Ball Hero way because I felt like it's just not as common compared to like these guys right here. So yeah, so now we finally have rotations. Now this I thought was probably my misplay because I thought this phase was supposed to be physical because we went from AGL to tech, then tech to int. Then I thought it would be int to physical, but we actually go from int to STR. So I was actually kind of shocked because I thought this phase would be physical where I didn't have to use a Whis, but because you know this is STR, I'm for sure gonna go ahead and pop a Whis for Trunks because Trunks is just going to get smoked if he actually gets supered. Now the good thing about Piccolo that is that since we're putting him in the front, there's most of the attacks are gonna be there anyway. Which is again is gonna build up his passive, but more importantly, it's also gonna allow us to use a Sensu Bean if ever our HP dips below 30%. So there goes the super attack from Cell. Again, this will be here double digits. We have our damage reduction. We still have our guard ability. And then there goes physical Trunks. And then Trunks will take here double digits, especially with the support from SGR Piccolo from the back. There's just a lot of support on this rotation because, again, Trunks is providing 18% attack and defense the entire rotation. And then Piccolo, of course, is providing that extra 30% attack and defense. So, again, Piccolo, I did want to put Trunks on the back, but it was a good call because we actually got super right there, and of course Piccolo is there to tank it really well. So again, so now that we have this rotation, this actually worked out really well. And the thing about using Pycon is that you want to make sure that the next time you have Pycon, make sure that you actually don't put Cell's max HP below 50%, because if you actually put him below 50%, then you can actually no longer use Pycon's Ghost Usher effect, which basically means he might actually get you killed if he decides not to dodge. So I decided to not go too crazy. We actually got pretty lucky that his HP was still above 50%. We used the Ghost Usher, and then we let the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 go to work. Again, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 very self-sufficient. They really take no damage once they're fully built up. It's actually really impressive, especially Gamma 2. Now, you don't really need Gamma 2. You can actually use Gamma 1. If you don't have Gamma 2, you could probably replace it with another superhero unit, because we already have your 4 characters who are part of Battle of Wits. So Gamma 2 is just really an extra card. You can maybe bring the LR Gods if you wanted to as well, because again, they're also part of movie heroes. So if you don't have Gamma 2, you can definitely bring here the LR Gods as well. For me, I think that'd be a much better fit because they're part of also superheroes, so they'll be getting the full 200% leader skill. If you don't have here, of course, the LR God, you can also bring your EZA God Goku, or you can bring your EZA Gogeta as well to replace Gamma 2. Because again, EZA Gogeta Blue does have a 70% chance to dodge when she transforms, and does guarantee crits as well. And of course, EZA God Goku as well does have your the beautiful damage reduction, so you can definitely keep them as a rotation as well if you don't have the 7-year anniversary LRs. So this was a really good rotation. No attacks for Android 18, so we are able to put her in the middle because I believe this is AGL, is it not? Yeah, so Cell is actually going to be AGL, and we got really lucky that there's no attacks for Android 18, so we can put her in the middle. Again, Trunks, we don't have to worry about because he is going to raise. He's actually been stacking his defense since we came out on rotation. And of course, he has the damage reduction. So this should be probably double digits from normals. Yeah, double digits. We actually get supered. I think we still have a Whis activated, actually. But again, this will be here double digits. Oh, actually, no, it's 261. But still not enough to kill us because, you know, we still have that free heal. And then we have our beautiful defensive rotation. Now, this could have actually ended really bad because all we have to worry about is that Gamma 2 does not get supered. Because of course we have your type disadvantage. But if he actually gets multiple super attacks, we're pretty much A-okay. Again, Gamma 2 is not really needed. It's more Gamma 1 you'd want more. But again, if you don't have Gamma 1, you can substitute for God Goku. And vice versa for Gamma 2. Because both the Gammas are leader for superheroes or movie heroes. So as long as you have one of these characters, you can definitely rock this team build. So there we go. We're almost about to win. As long as we survive this phase right here, we are pretty much good to go. Gamma 2 comes in very clutch with the beautiful crits and the additional super attack as well. And we're almost smooth sailing, I would say. We actually get another crit, and of course, the bastard decides to actually super attack Gamma 2, the only unit that does not deserve to get supered. I thought the run was over, but we actually did tank it pretty well for 244. So I believe our HP is definitely below 30%. But SCR Piccolo I don't worry about because of course he has his beautiful guard damage reduction, and of course because our HP is below 30%, we actually get the beautiful Sensu Bean heal from Piccolo and the extra damage reduction. Now, I actually decide not to take a risk here and actually decide to kind of get the Dokkan attack because I did actually transform with Piccolo, but the only thing is that this character is a in type. So Piccolo, if he's not critting, then there's a potential that we actually don't finish off Cell, and I don't want to take any risks, so I decided to transform and slowly take out Cell. And then once we actually finish the turn, we'll just have Piccolo actually finish him off with a Dokkan attack. So there we go, the Battle of Wits done. This was actually pretty simple. This was only on the first attempt. Same thing for the Hybrid Saiyans. But again, I guess the scary part is basically to make sure that Piccolo definitely dodges, because I give my Piccolo full dodge. And also for the Android 18 and Trunks, you just want to make sure that they're not going to be type disadvantage against Cell, and you're pretty much good to go. Just pop a Whis and, you know, they'll be completely fine after they super attack. So that's the real trick, and then of course keep Piccolo on rotation to deal that extra damage, and also potentially transform and heal you up as well. So there we go, the Battle of Wits mission completed. Yeah, does he survive? He does survive. Okay. We actually don't even get the Dokkan attack, which is pretty funny. I guess Giant Piccolo is going to be the one to take down Cell Max, as he should be. But yeah, there we go. That is going to be a mission. Hopefully this is actually able to help you guys out. Again, I will have another video out because I know some people don't have Gamma 1 or Gamma 2. But like I said before, you can definitely only need one of them, and then you can also substitute with other characters. Like I said before, with God Goku, EZA Gogeta, or the 7-year anniversary LR gods as well. But you just need to have one of the Gammas in order to get this done here, alright? So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos coming down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!